When most people think about La Jolla, they think about luxury, ocean views, multi-million dollar homes, the village, the cove. But here's what's interesting. When I talk to serious buyers looking in La Jolla today, they're not necessarily asking where the most expensive homes are. They're asking where the best opportunity is. And lately, two neighborhoods keep coming up in those conversations over and over again: Bird Rock and La Jolla Alta. I'm Peter Swales with Stendhal Realty Group, and today we're discussing these two exclusive La Jolla neighborhoods for completely different reasons. And if you own a home in these neighborhoods, I think it's important to understand why buyer demand continues to grow and why these neighborhoods may still have room to run. One of the biggest changes I've seen over the last several years is the type of buyer entering the market. Today's La Jolla buyer is incredibly informed. They've researched neighborhoods months before they've ever stepped foot in San Diego. Many are relocating from Los Angeles, Orange County, the Bay Area, Seattle, New York, and even globally. And what's fascinating is that they're often shopping lifestyle first and house second. They're asking, where can I walk? Where will my family spend the weekends? What's the community feel? Where can I see long-term appreciation? And that's exactly why Bird Rock and La Jolla Alta have become so interesting. Let's start with Bird Rock. Every time I bring buyers into Bird Rock, I get the same reaction. They fall in love almost immediately. And honestly, it's not hard to understand why. You can walk to coffee shops, walk to restaurants, walk to the ocean, walk to school. It's one of the few neighborhoods left in Southern California where people genuinely live lives on foot. That creates something extremely powerful: scarcity. And scarcity is one of the biggest drivers of long-term appreciation. The inventory in Bird Rock has always been limited. There are only so many homes, only so many blocks, only so many ocean view opportunities. And as demand continues to grow, that scarcity becomes more valuable. What I've noticed over the last several years is that Bird Rock has evolved from being a hidden local favorite to becoming a nationally recognized lifestyle destination. And buyers are willing to pay a premium for that. Now let's talk about La Jolla Alta and the Mount Soledad area. This is one of the neighborhoods I think many buyers initially underestimate. Then they drive through it, and everything changes. Suddenly they see larger homes, larger lots, incredible views, more privacy, and often substantially more square footage than they can find closer to the coast. And that's where the value story begins. When buyers compare La Jolla Alta to the village, or even parts of Bird Rock, they often feel they're getting significantly more home for their money. That perception creates opportunity. Over the last several years, we've seen tremendous investment throughout this area: major remodels, luxury renovations, custom rebuilds. And that type of investment usually isn't random. People invest heavily when they believe in the future of a neighborhood. And that's exactly what's happening here. The reasons are actually pretty simple. First, supply is limited. La Jolla isn't getting bigger. Second, lifestyle matters more today than ever before. People are prioritizing walkability, outdoor living, ocean access, and quality of life. Third, remote and hybrid work have changed buyer behavior. Buyers aren't making decisions solely around commute times anymore. They're making decisions around how they want to live. And both Bird Rock and La Jolla Alta deliver that lifestyle exceptionally well. Here's what I think many homebuyers and homeowners underestimate. The buyers shopping in these neighborhoods are not making emotional decisions based on price alone. They're buying a story. They're buying a lifestyle. They're buying identity. And that means presentation has become absolutely critical. The homes generating the strongest results today are not necessarily the homes with the highest budgets. They're the homes that tell the story best. Professional photography, cinematic videography, a custom profile website, drone footage that showcases proximity to the coast, lifestyle marketing that helps buyers imagine themselves living there, and increasingly sophisticated AI-driven marketing strategies that allow us to identify likely buyer profiles before they ever schedule a tour. The goal isn't simply generating more traffic. The goal is creating purposeful exposure to the buyers most likely to emotionally connect with the property, because those buyers become the strongest offers. And ultimately, that's where exceptional outcomes come from. If you own a home in Bird Rock or La Jolla Alta, you're sitting in two of the most compelling neighborhoods in all of coastal San Diego. One is driven by scarcity, the other by relative value and long term upside. But both continue benefiting from the same thing. People want the La Jolla lifestyle. And there simply isn't enough inventory to satisfy that demand. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next market update. Don't forget to like and subscribe.